Morning everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to the Boldly Grow Homestead. Well, it's getting to be that time. We're supposed to get our first frost in a few weeks here, so things are winding down. And it's time to, I think my sunflower seeds are ready to collect. So I put 2 of the blooms in this mesh produce bag to let it dry out and keep the birds off it. I have a third bloom back here. Well, I got a third bloom back there that I don't think they got to either. So I think they're ready to go, so I'm gonna chop them off and see what we got. Homesteading, the original frontier. These are the adventures of the Boldly Grow Homestead. Its continuing mission to coexist with the environment, to find new plant varieties and new inspirations, to boldly grow like no one has grown before. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the produce bag off. This was the main bloom. This is a lemon queen sunflower. It's the main bloom, and then 2 little side ones. If I had chopped those off, they would have made little other blooms further down, but I wanted to save it for the season. This came up late in the season. Fortunately, I forgot to bring my tripod out, so it's going to be a little difficult to do one-handed. But I'll try to set it up in a spot somewhere where you can see the process, and that'll show you what I got at the end. Alright, so this is the main bloom. I'm not sure how well you can see in this lighting. It's pretty poor at the moment, but as it pulls... there's a truck on by. As I pull the stuff back, you can sort of see, well, all the little shiny black inside is the seeds. So, looking pretty good. Decided to move out front, sit down on the steps, because I feel lazy. I've got my helper Mischief here with me, and by helper I mean she's probably going to keep trying to wander away, which means it's going to take this 20 times longer than it was already going to take, but that's okay. It's good to get her out every so often. Don't let her out supervised. Anyway, that's where we're at so far. I'm sure there's a faster way of doing this, but alas, that's how it's getting done. You like sunflower seeds? No, you just want the grass. And of course she's now in the garden. Little goof. What you doing, Mischief? Smell anything good? Well, as expected, we've wandered around the whole house at least once now. The dog went crazy inside, and I still have the 2 small blooms to do. So I'm gonna just have to position myself where I can watch her. She used to be an indoor-outdoor cat when we lived in Cincinnati. When I got her, she was 9 and spent a lot of time outside, but oh, very polite Mischief. But she is not familiar with the area here. All the neighbors have dogs, and she would be just as happy to wander into any one of them, so... and it's not safe. Plus, I don't need her killing any of the local birds. So, anyways. Alright, so that's the seed haul from one sunflower plant. Lemon Queen sunflower. Nothing major, but that was expected. You know, plenty to plant next year. I may try roasting a few of these just for fun. But barely even a snack. Not surprisingly, the smaller blooms didn't produce that much, but yeah, that's alright. And the birds. Yeah, so that was my sunflower haul. Sorry for the chaotic filming and key to distractions. This is what happens when you try to film a video on a topic you've never done before, first thing in the morning with your cat. Chaos. So yeah, we had planted a lot more sunflowers than just that one, but most of them were slug food. This was the only one that survived. So next year, along with most of my plants, I'm going to try to get them started indoors. I'll try to set up a little grow room area. That way they have a head start when I put them in the ground on the slugs. And I'm also going to try growing a bunch of different varieties next year. I love the lemon queen, but I want to get some other styles in there too. One thing I didn't know about the lemon queen until I watched Luke over at M.I. Gardner's video on sunflowers recently is that the multi-headed sunflowers like this one, you can actually trim back the heads after they're spent, and the plant will produce more sunflowers a little lower down at the next junction. One thing I'm not sure of though is if you chop off the sunflower heads, whether they'll still mature, the seeds will still mature off the plant. My guess is no, but that's something I'll have to look into potentially for next year. Yeah, so all that's left is to well, taste test some of those, put the rest away for next year, and figure out how to preserve the sunflower stock. As I understand it, you can dry those out and use them as stakes and support structures for the following year. So I'd like to try that as well. So if you made it to this part of the video, thanks for your patience. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed this, share, like, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget to boldly grow.